MAS announces Captain ISMAIL as new Malaysia Airlines Group CEO. Good afternoon, I'm Annette Christie. You're watching News on 2. Captain ISMAIL has been appointed as Executive Director and Group Chief Executive Officer of Malaysia Airlines Berhad, MAB, effective December 1st. Now, the selection was decided by the Board of Directors of the Malaysia Aviation Group, MAG, and MAB to replace Peter Bellew, who resigned and is currently on leave. In a statement, MAB announced that the appointment of Captain IZHAM, who is the Chief Operating Officer, is in line with the recovery plan of the national carrier. Captain IZHAM has 38 years of experience in the aviation industry and will play an important role in the recovery efforts of MAB. To ensure that the MAB leadership transition runs smoothly, the Executive Board Committee will be established for a period of 6 months. The committee will include Chairman Tan Sri Muhammad Nur Yusuf and other board members such as Tan Sri Krishnan, Tan Bun Singh, Tan Sri Zamzam Rani Isa and Shiranjiv Samanthan. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak is confident Captain ISMAIL, who has been appointed Executive Director and Group Chief Executive Officer of Malaysia Airlines Berhad, will continue to work on improving the national carrier. He said MAS is more than just an airline because it carries the country's name, image and brand into space and across the globe. On his Twitter official page last night, Datuk Sri Najib said he was confident Captain IZHAM will continue to work on improving MAS to become competitive, strong and profitable. Cottage industry practitioners and rural entrepreneurs have been urged to be more far-sighted in their ambitions and aim for global achievements. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak says they can start by targeting to sell their products at local hypermarkets and then try their luck overseas, especially in West Asia. Speaking at the launch of Carnival Usahawan Desa at the Putra World Trade Center PWTC, Datuk Sri Najib said the government will continue to give support to the development of rural entrepreneurs and small and medium enterprises, SMEs, in the country to expand their business.
Kerajaan telah memperuntukkan sebanyak 1.04 bilion ringgit bagi Kementerian Kemajuan Luar Bandar dan Wilayah, dan jumlah ini termasuk juga 520 juta program keusahawanan di bawah MARA, manakala bakinya 521 juta dilaksanakan oleh KKLW dan agensi-agensi di bawahnya. Since 2001 until now, 3,796 entrepreneurs had received benefits nationwide totaling 382.4 million ringgit under the Rural Economy Funding Scheme, SPED. Malaysia has called for the support of the group of 8 developing countries, D8, for immediate relief on the ground in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, where more than 500,000 Rohingya Muslims who fled their country are currently seeking refuge. Relating his experience in visiting a Rohingya refugee camp in Kutupalong at Cox's Bazar earlier this week, Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said the Rohingya refugees were living in dire straits. In delivering the country's statement at the D8 summit in Istanbul, Turkey, the Deputy Premier called upon D8 member states to render assistance in whatever way they can to alleviate the sufferings of the Rohingyas. He also commended Bangladesh for its noble efforts in providing shelter to the Rohingya refugees. Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid said to tackle the Rohingya issue, the Myanmar government must also allow unimpeded access for humanitarian assistance to reach those in crisis zones. The Defence Ministry is still waiting for the confirmation report from the Malaysian Armed Forces ATM Defence Intelligence Staff Division, BSPP, on the death of Malaysian militant Dr. Mahmud Ahmad in a battle with armed forces in Marawi, Philippines on Wednesday. Minister Datuk Sri Hishamuddin Tun Hussein said even though the highest Philippine authorities had confirmed the death of Mahmud, but ATM BSPP had yet to receive any report on the matter.
I think I will only rely on my own intelligence to verify that.
Speaking at a media conference after the Defence Ministry's 2050 National Transformation Dialogue TN50D session in Kuala Lumpur yesterday, Datuk Sri Hishamuddin said the ministry was consistent in supporting all efforts to eradicate the dissemination of Daesh teachings in the region. On the budget 2018 to be tabled on Friday, Datuk Sri Hishamuddin said the Defence Ministry is hoping to increase the assets of the Malaysian Armed Forces Special Service Group. He said the issue was conveyed to Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak recently. Datuk Sri Hishamuddin said the Malaysian Armed Forces require the latest assets with state-of-the-art technology, especially in facing the current threat from militant activities in the region, such as Daesh and Abu Sayyaf. He said Malaysia had learned a lot from its neighbours, Indonesia and Philippines, in measure to combat terrorist threats.
Ability of our own forces to be equipped with the latest equipment, I think the commandos and the Gerak Khas is something that is very immediate.
Datuk Sri Hishamuddin, however, said they will have to wait for the presentation of Budget 2018 by the Prime Minister on whether the government approves the allocation for the assets or otherwise. Now, while it is normal for us to bring our power banks along everywhere we go, and for some to store it in our cars during this heat wave, it must be warned that it is not advisable to do so. A man nearly lost his entire car when the power bank he left on the front seat under the hot heat of the sun caught fire in Kangar Perlis. A passerby at the scene noticed thick smoke coming from the car and acted quickly, putting out the flames to prevent it from engulfing the whole car. A team from the Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia, Perlis branch, was notified of the incident and rushed to the scene to provide further assistance. Thankfully, only the seat of the car was burnt. That last item concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story, MAS announces Captain ISMAIL as new Malaysia Airlines Group CEO. Join us again at 7 tonight for more updates. Till then, I'm ANNETTE CHRISTIE. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.